Well, maybe I should have got these out before I press start. Digestive biscuits. McVitie's, well, they're not even McVitie's. Digestive biscuits. The best biscuit for dipping in tea. One of the best biscuits for dipping in tea. Bourbons are also good. As are custard creams. No, maybe not custard creams. Definitely hobnobs though. Pardon me for eating on camera and mic. I'm pretty sure I've said before in the past that I would never do this. First for everything. And you guys are still looking at Inception, which is always, good for you guys. Welcome to the ComposerQuest. Hope you guys can hear me and everything. Sarge, I'm relying on you to tell me if something's wrong. Apologies for the delay in starting. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that, well, to be fair, if you're watching this, you follow me on Twitter. Although, no, I guess not. Not necessarily, no. If you follow me on Twitter, then you'll see that I had some crazy technical issues. All I did was remove the case, my PC lid, I guess, if you like, the bit that slides off. I just took that off, turned the PC on, so I could watch what happened inside, and it worked fine. Freak knows what it was. I've put the cover back on now, and it's fine still. So, I don't know. But, let's get cracking anyway. Probably try and do an hour again. I was hoping to be done by 8, but I mean, things happen, so we'll now try and be done for 8:20. So what you guys can't see is that right here is my other monitor. It's not HD or anything like that. It's not fancy, but it is another monitor that my mother-in-law's got me for my birthday. She's given me it early. I mean, she's given me it 10 days early. My birthday's on the 19th. So I am going to order a graphics card so that I can dual screen. Because at the moment I don't have two outputs from a PC. So that's going to be so good because that means I'll have this here and I can move my... because it's handy to have this out. I can have this on the other screen. So I'm already moving it across as if I've got the other screen. It's going to be good. Okay, so I haven't listened to this yet due to technical issues. This is what we got last time. Okay, so you've got three 24-inch. Oh man, dude, you make me so jealous. I think this is only a 19-inch screen. Ah, 3 24-inch. Are they HD as well? Because wow, I'd love to see that. I gotta know. Let me know if they're HD. 24-inch. That's massive. that's quite. You must have a massive desk. a massive desk. Sarge, I need your address, mate, so that I can just come and I'll fly over every night and every Monday night. So what I'll do is I'll be ahead of you in time. No, you'll be ahead of me in time. So what if, right? I fly out Sunday afternoon to your house. Yeah, that's showing off. I'll fly out to your house every Sunday afternoon for this stream. I'll bring all my kit and just hook my PC up to your screens. That's what's going to happen from now on. So I expect a warm welcome next Sunday evening, Monday morning, whatever it is. Although I don't know what I'll do about work. Nah, we'll scrap that idea. We'll scrap that idea for now. Interested to know what games you're playing though, man. Are you an FPS, RPG, solitaire? Hey Rebecca, good to see you. A corner desk would be quite nice. I've got two IKEA tables. I'm thinking I'm on one now. One my wife used to use for her crafts, but I'm thinking of moving this whole thing onto this wall. There's enough space for both desks. Or I could go in that corner. I could corner desk it. I could do go pull a Sarge and corner desk it. Anyway, now's not the time to think about that. Alright. Well, I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, so what I want to do today is focus on the percussion. It's very simple. There's no sort of... Once you've heard it for the first sort of section, it disappears into the background because your brain's like, oh, I've heard that already, that's boring. So it needs some sparkle, some magic. I need to sprinkle some magic on it. Velocities are quite high. I wonder if a compressor would help it, because it's very wishy-washy. The drums there's not a lot of hitting them in them. I want to hear a sample of a guy going whack on one of these drums, and everything in between, so that I can get exactly the beef that I want out of this, because I'm not getting the I don't even know. I don't know how to say it. The oomph. It's not giving me the oomph that it should have. I might have to see what other sounds we've got to layer with it. But let's try compression first. And please, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing with compression in terms of. I know what I'm doing vaguely, but I still feel like I'm doing something wrong every time I use it. So please, if you're watching, please, if you're screaming at your screen saying, what are you doing with that compression? Well, it does kill the dynamic, you're right. And we don't want any pumping either. Not that we'll get much with this percussion. But let's see what we can do. I've got a kick. That's probably not going to be what we're after, but we'll just try it on anyway. That's better. Yeah, I don't use normalize anymore. I used to use it. I used to use it religiously back in college. Just pardon me while I get another digestive out. Yeah, I used to normalize all the time. Everything would get normalized, and then it get mixed down, normalized, mixed down. Just because I was going by what I could see and not what I could hear, and I'd be looking at the the audio wave form in here, and it'd be like halfway up, or it'd be like tiny. It'd look tiny, and it'd be like, it's not enough. Let's normalize it. Bring that right up. And of course, that's something you don't want to be doing all the time, because yeah, it kills the dynamics, like you say, because it makes all the quiet sounds loud, and all the loud sounds come down to the same level as the quiet sounds, and then you're left with this piece of paper, basically. Oh, these are so good. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. You'd think I'd not eaten. I have eaten, but I'm snacking for some reason. Excuse me, please. So, I think it might be because I've started working. Well, I say working out. I get up in the morning, and I do. Currently, because I only started 2 days ago, and my shoulders are killing me. Because I'm not fit like I used to be. I get up in the morning and I do 20 sit-ups, and I did 2 days ago 15 push-ups. I didn't warm up properly though for the push-ups. I didn't do my shoulders, didn't warm my shoulders up, and so when I finished, they were all, like when, I don't know if you ever felt it when like when you're about to get a cramp. It were a little bit like that, like they were twitching basically, like tensing up and stuff, and because I'd not warmed up in the first place, it was so painful. They still ache now, but they're a lot better than they used to be. And a lot better than they were 2 days ago anyway. Alright, so I think that's enough compression without killing the drums. Let's add another percussion track. Excuse me. I know I'm doing an orientally sounding track, and I'm looking at West African instruments, but you can't, unless you are doing something that is meant to be specifically for an oriental location. That's not a game. And even in a game, I had this Twitter, well, I didn't have a conversation. This person tweeted this tweet saying, I can't remember what she was called, but she said, basically she was doing a talk on what's called cultural appropriation. Now that means, in terms of music at least, because I asked her what it meant, what is cultural appropriation in music, in video games, and basically, so like, for instance, a game that's set in Tokyo, old Tokyo sort of thing, you expect the taikos and stuff like that, kotos, whatever, yeah? Now, cultural appropriation is just that, the things that, belong in that place, and the things that don't belong in that place not being there. And so when I just looked then at the West African thing, that thought came into my head, but actually I think it should be alright for this, because it's not like I'm doing this project for a game or anything. Percussion ensemble 12. Percussion ensemble 16. I wonder what these are. Let's just pull one out and have a play. Nice. No, definitely not what I'm after. Right, so let's just pull back up here. I've got some percussion in here. Ooh, I hope you didn't have your sound turned up then, guys. They're not the sounds I'm after. Asian percussion. That's what I'm after. Yes, this is the instrument I'm after, definitely. I have to mess around with it a bit to find out what's what. Actually, just have a bit of a mess around with this. We've got every octave is a new instrument, sounds like. I was looking for one of them. That sounds like one massive drum. Oh no, why? Why are we doing that? The instruments I'm going with are the massive china, or what sounds like a massive china. I'm liking these, I'm guessing they're those little hand cymbals, those tiny ones that are attached to two cymbals by a string. That's what that sounds like. And that could be useful. I want to get that in there somewhere. Yeah, I want to get that in somewhere, but initially... Do you think? We'll see if I can fit it in somewhere. maybe not at the start. I'm thinking of keeping it tame at the start, and then just get rid of that. There we go. Even just like that. Oh, you press that right, press that and you just close your eyes and you just imagine a drop in a lake, that a purely still lake. It just looks like a mirror. Tiny drop, just amazing. Alright, enough of the weird visual stuff. Give me a count in, thank you. We'll go from here. Thought about that, but I'm really pleased with that. All I've done is play 2 cymbals. That's all I've done this session. Taken me 20 minutes to play 2 cymbals, 2 cymbal hits. Hey, but that sounds nice. Have a listen to this again. Track to life. I mean, I still need to do some tinkly stuff in here just to carry it over till it gets to there. Once it gets to there, let's say that, you know, we don't need anything else. No, we do. Obviously. I wonder if I can set this to lane up, because I could do with. So how does that work? If I put that. Ah, good. So I'm going to have some different bits. I've got two different kicks. As soon as this bit starts, we substitute that. Whoa, too far back, too far forwards, and then too far back. Right. We move this down a notch. because it's a different hit at the moment, completely different hit. And then we just let's just see comparison. So attempting to just copy and paste that into each one, but then that'd get rid of the randomosity of it, the fancy word of it, yeah, the randomness. It'd get rid of that nice randomness of the velocities, because the velocities aren't perfect. I could have used the line tool and just made them perfect, but I think it'll really add to it them being different, even if they are more or less sort of the same style, same pattern, you know, high, low, low, high. It's going to be a different high and a different low every now and again. Oh, yeah, I want to bring that down. Yeah, man, that's it. That's the one. Those big ones just don't have any place. That one does. I mean, the kick, the big massive drums. Right. Let's listen through that whole section and then into the next bit. I'm liking that what's got there. I've just had an idea coming to me. Right. Let's see if we can get this idea off the ground before it disappears. I need that Japanese flute. I'm scared of closing this in case it disappears. I know I need a mid-8 yet, but I can work on that next time. Or see, what I might start doing, guys, is I might start, because no, right, Saj, I want to say something about what I might start doing. Remind me before the show ends, please. Otherwise, I'll either talk about that or I'll get this idea, and I'd rather get the idea than talk about that and then forget the idea. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. Oh, we're monitoring two things at once there. Give me that. Just remind me that I want to talk about something at the end about what we might do with the tracks, because currently the tracks sit. No, right, just remind me it's about the track. I get sidetracked so easily, but I need to get this idea down before I forget it. It's already slipping. From here, I think. And it goes like this. I think that's basically how I want to do it. One, two, three, four. So I don't know how that sits. It might sit better in the ocarina track. Oh, that's why I was struggling. Let's just see how that sounds again. Why? Oh, right. So how does that sound on the ocarina instead? I wonder how that sound with a violin following it. Right. Okay, so let me say what we're going to say now, because I can still remember it. So basically, guys, what I might start doing is I might start trying to have a go at these tracks that we're doing out of the streams, if you like, currently, the only time I compose is when you see me, and that, excuse me, that's better than what I was doing before I started streaming. I'll be honest. I hit the point where I wasn't composing at all. So this stream is doing its job. It's getting me to compose. Now, if I maybe try and do another session where I come to these tracks and just do a bit more on them, when I've got time, that'll get me composing even more. I mean, I'd probably just press stream anyway. If anyone's around, you can watch it. If not, watch it after. How does that sound? I mean, it wouldn't be a set time or a set day or anything like that. It would literally just be, it'd just be whenever I get a chance and I'm feeling good about myself, I guess, and I want to, crack on with some music. I'd come up and just hit stream and go with it. I mean, would you guys be fine with that? Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I don't want to do it without you guys. That's the thing. But I know that there's going to be times when, well, there has been when I thought, do I feel like composing right now? But I want to work on this, but I'm thinking hopefully that'll get me in the mood for just coming up and composing whenever I feel like it, and then eventually I'll start doing new ideas rather than. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm rambling a bit now, but I want to get back into this. I want to get back into regular composing. I mean, I feel a bit almost like a fraud calling himself a composer sometimes, because I know people out there who compose like all the time, every day, and they're not just composing 1 or 2 tracks. They've got like 2 or 3 or 4 projects on the go, and that's where I want to be. I want to be up there. Oh, I'm so tired. I've been working on this track since midnight. Sort of thing, but I keep lacking the drive to push myself there. If you watch Charlie no Sekatsu, you'll notice a theme during his one-cuppers and stuff where he talks about himself and his doing projects, and he's always talking about, he says, right, clean slate sort of thing. I'm now pushing for this, that, and the other. I'm going to do these things. I'm going to do them, and then you'll hear from him, and then a couple of months later he'll refer back to that, and he'll be saying, I said this, and I was going to do this, and I really didn't do it, and I'm one of these guys who tends to sort of just say I'm going to do something, and then I don't do it. I'm a gunner, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but I don't actually get to it. And every time I watch Charlie's videos and he says stuff like that, it really sort of motivates me to do that, to do something. And then I fall flat. It's like I'm in the moment when I feel like it, and then afterwards I just sort of, it fades away. Yeah. Well, that's what I'd do. I'd probably take notes. I'd probably do whatever I'm going to do on the track, and then just, if I don't press the stream button to record it in onto YouTube, I'd probably take notes anyway of what I've done since. I'd do what I'd do actually is, that's a good idea. I'd hit the mix down button on the whole track, and then I'd carry on working on it and at the end of it I'd do another mix down, show you the before and the after, so you could hear it. That's a good idea, isn't it? If I do that, that's a good idea. Sarge, you're a genius, man. You're a genius. Well, this is the thing, and again, coming back to the whole, I'm a gunner. It's just life has a way of saying nope, or it takes you off another path. And you know how easily I get distracted. So easily get distracted. And imagine that life's throwing all these other things in there, and I'm just like, ooh, what's it? Oh, you know, I just go off on one. I just can't focus. So, let's see what I can do. See what I can do. Ah, Saj. You're creative, mate. One thing I have learned whilst not composing is that you don't have to be active to be to have a creative mind. I have a mate, Joshua J. Matthews from the Tokyo Digital crew. He, you've heard his stuff, he's amazing. And it's great because every now and again he hits me up and says, we get on Skype and says, check this track out, and I want your opinion. And I'll play this track, and instantly my mind just goes click, and the creative switch is on, and I'm like, right, yeah, try this, or that sounds brilliant, that is amazing, that bit, but try this and that bit. Or, it'll just say, it's finished, but just have a gander at this, and it gets my creative brain going. And it makes me realise just, all the potential. I can feel all the potential that's there. Hey, Rob. You don't mind me calling you Rob, do you? I'm a Yorkshire and everything has to be shortened. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I didn't think you were... Do you watch these shows at all, normally? Or have you happened by and seen me on here? Either way, welcome, man. Welcome. We're just having a chat about creativity. You're retired now. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, you're retired as in you've going for the night, or you retired as in you finished work, or I don't know, washed up? Really? Can't really comment not knowing your situation at all, man. I'm just glad it's just nice to see another familiar name. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I don't know if that's a congrats or what. I'd like to say congratulations if it's due. If it's due, congratulations, man. And welcome to the ComposerQuest. This is the new time for it, by the way. If you're thinking you might want to catch it every now and again, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Come down to the show. But yeah, man, hope you're well. Yeah, nice. Big 5-0. Again, I don't know if there's you see, this is where my socially awkwardness comes out. Dude, your life is half begun. That's all I can say. Wow, 27 years. Sarge, are you older than? Are you sure are you older than 50? What? I mean, you don't have to say it on the internet, but wow. You're as young as your mind, really, aren't you? And the internet helps to prove that by removing the body and just having the words of the mind on the screen. I'm 20. It's 2017 now, so I'm 27, 28. I always forget how old. I always forget how old I am. I know I'm 30 soon. A couple of years. Right. Anyway, I'm going to play the track through and let's have a listen. I might press record on this and just get some more percussion down at the same time. needs a repeat there, don't it? Another end bit. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's have a gander. Yeah, man. That sounds cool. See, I have no idea what to input because I might talk a lot on the internet, on here, on Twitter, but I really don't talk to people enough in person. So I don't learn very much about a lot of things. Let's get rid of these, I'll get rid of them. Is there another note underneath there then? That. Where's that? There's another note there. Can't find it. Oh, there, look. Delete that. What if it ended there? Maybe. No, but I'd love to put in another section. I want to put in another section, so that's going to happen. So it's not ending there. I mean, maybe at the end of the track it could end there. I'll work it out. Anyway, I've written it down, so I remembered. Violin to follow that. I'm so tempted to add absinthe in there, and not the alcohol, because it just, absinthe's got some cool sounds in it, but it might break the feeling of the track, if you know what I mean. It might take it out of the zone that it's in. Chat seems to be moving a bit slow. Excuse me. So what were I saying? Anyway. Oh, see, so distracted. A solo violin? We'll try a solo violin, but actually it might need... If you start on the right note. I did start on the right note. But that sounds better. I don't know what I did, but it didn't sound right. Now it still doesn't sound right. Let's... Tremolo. Up an octave, 2 octaves. No, that's the wrong button. What does that button do? Oh yeah. That was cool. Anyway. Oh, Fiendish. I don't know if you saw it. I has a nice new keyboard. Early birthday present from my wife. I think people are getting the hint now that I want musical equipment. So it's going well. But yeah, I am grateful. Let's try that. I don't know what this does. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's move on to an ensemble. If I did that in octave though. That might work. Let's just try that out. Let's work this out right now. Current time. Oh no. So 7 p.m. GMT to Eastern. EST, right? I'm asking you like you're going to talk to me. I haven't got the chat up. It reckons this. So about 3 o'clock. I mean, dude, you know, I don't expect people to watch this, I'll be honest. If you've not watched one of these shows before, Sarge will quickly fill you in and tell you that I do this just for me, really. I mean, it's a pleasure talking with you guys as well. It really is. It makes the show... You guys are the special sauce, yeah, to this whole thing. Otherwise, it's just me just messing around, and that's literally all I do. Sarge pipes in every now and again with, ooh, that doesn't sound too good, or that sounds really good. You know, which everyone's welcome to do. But aside from that, this is like my social time. Well, yeah, and that's it, you know. And for a long time, I think, I think subconsciously, I was trying to be good and do it for other people, you know, make it a big thing for other people, and get people's approval and stuff like that. And that's not what it's about. So that's why I'm here now. Sarge, you need to tell me off. I didn't press record. Oh, that sounded nice as well. All right, anyway, here we go. Yeah, but so, you know, Rob, you know, come down, man. Not necessarily next Monday, because I totally forgot it was Thanksgiving coming up. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'll say it again on Monday. There's a moth in here. Moths. These sessions do help me. These sessions are all about me. This is my only time in the week that I compose, when I'm streaming to you guys. And for a long time, I know, I didn't record. These are the only times I get to. I compose. I went for a long time not composing. And this is what happened. I said, right, I'm going to compose, and if I have a crowd, or if I have something going on, then it'll push me to compose even more. It'll push me to want to get up and go up there and compose, and that's what this is about. It's about getting me to compose. So it's succeeding. It's helping me. Yeah. Wow. 5 days a week. That is amazing. I need to catch an old dude show. I've never actually caught a full old dude show before. Obviously I've heard about you guys from Hiko. Really nice to catch one of your shows. I'll get. Yeah, man. She does. I know, right? She needs to. She needs to get on that. Get her going. Get her in your show, man. But yeah, actually, let me. Oh, it doesn't work like that, does it? I want to view the profile. Go to a channel. Put user in. I'm going to put you on the timeout step. What? I'm guessing that's if people are abusing the chat, you can just put them in timeout and it stops them chatting for a little bit. I'm going to give you a follow right now, man. Oh no, I can't do it now. Tell you what, I'll leave that page open without playing that video. Yeah, that's fine. While working, dude, that is dedication. I mean, I could do it. I could do the days when I've not got something going on. I could do the evenings. I'll be honest, all I do on an evening, if I've not got anything going on, is I'll sit downstairs and play Zelda Breath of the Wild, or I've been playing Neverwinter at the moment. So we're going to that banner. Best logo ever. I'm really curious to know who text and logo are. Should make them a feature on your show. Alright, let me get this recorded down before I forget what I did. It was octaves on the D. Alright, Sarge, I'm pressing record. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, well, that's it. And you know, I do the same with this, and that's what this is. It's just a casual. This could be a hangout. I just wanted to record it for you know, for reflection, if you like, on and see the progress. I've not actually been and watched the first one yet that I started. Which wasn't originally ComposerQuest. What was it called? We called it Fogg's Composition Corner. And then ComposerQuest came about, the name, shortly after. And we're on season 2 of ComposerQuest now. But that's all it is. It's just a casual thing. It's not... There's no aim of getting 10,000 followers or anything like that. Some days, right? Some days, and I'll tell you this, Saj doesn't even turn up. Well, no, he does. Saj is nearly always there. It was just last week when he wasn't, but it's alright because Ty stepped in for him. But you know, if nobody turned up, I'd still do this for the full hour that I plan on doing it for, which actually we're just over time now. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you're right. You're totally right. Sometimes I don't turn up. You're right. Well, you see, that's the great thing about the idea behind your hangouts is, you know, people that wouldn't normally socialise can just get together and have a chat, and things can happen. You know, if there isn't that chat, that initial contact, then nothing can happen. Ah, man, that sucks. I've not been sleeping well recently either, but it's only because of the wind. It's been really windy here in England, and it's been very, very noisy overnight. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up because 20 past 8 bedtime for me is 9 o'clock. I don't know what everyone else is doing up at midnight, but that ain't me anymore. So let's have a listen through it and see what we got. Shrink all it down. Oh, I forgot to get the pictures out. Right, hang on. Let's get the pictures out again. Where off? Flip. Live streams. ComposerQuest. Was it in there? Images? No, it wasn't in there. I've done that before, haven't I? New folder. Nope. Oh, Sarge, I've lost the pictures. 12th of September. There we are. I think we decided on this one, didn't we? Come on. There we go. Right. Press play and then I'll click the picture. So from the start, right, to the end. That is actually really good. I am pleased with that. Getting that gap. No, just you. Don't want the picture in the background. Just you. Right. So I'm thinking actually. Oh, hang on. My noses feel like I need to sneeze. Yeah, it'd be cool to come and check it out, man. I mean, I know I'm talking a lot now, but it might start out where I don't say much. It takes me a bit of time to get my footing, if you like. I like to sort of see what's going on and listen a bit. I'm a very good listener. I listen at work. I don't really say much. I tend to do a lot of listening, and I listen and then I think we are, but I don't know if I think we are, but I don't know if I don't use Facebook that much. I use Facebook Messenger. I don't use the actual app. I did that whole thing to try and get rid of drama. Let's have a look. Are you just... Yeah, we are. Robert Brooker, right? Yeah, it is. I recognise the picture. Of course. Boom. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I do need to start coming to your hangouts, man. Do need to start coming to your hangouts. Or at least come to one, because... Alright, I'll tell you all this now, right? Rob invites me every week to his Friday hangout. And every week, can't do it. But yeah. I'll try and find out, man, when I'm free, and I'll make sure that I can come to your show. Yeah, I'll find out when I'm free, because it might not be this week, but we'll work something out. Let's work something out, man, because I need to sort myself out and start doing some stuff, start talking to people. Yeah, let's. Which would mean snipping those there. Oh, there's a stream stopped for you, man. Sorry, dude. Catch it after. Catch the end sometime. Weird how that's happened. It did last week as well. Well, that says live in 5 minutes, so freak knows what's going on there. Stream health. Oh yeah, look there. It dropped for literally a moment. Strange. All right, let's. I'll just wrap up then, guys. And what's going to happen is percussion. Yeah. It dropped for literally a second or a minute. I'll show you guys. Look, I had a look. 8:28, no data. 8:28, back again. Don't know why. Strange that, isn't it? How it dropped. But it's back. All I'm doing is just tidying this bit up at the end. Adding a gong here. There. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that whole sort of ending, because I can. F2. Why are we not F2ing? Oh, there it is. No, I just deleted all that percussion. by pressing the wrong button. Right. Okay, here we go. No. You're saying the same thing happened to Hiko Simon on his Tokyo Tonight? That's unusual. See, you see, that's another thing that I've not been catching Hiko's streams, and I have it set to alert me every time he streams as well. Either I watch them sort of on the way to work after the fact, or I don't watch them at all, which makes me feel really bad because, you know, Hiko's great. Shook his hand one time. That was pretty cool. Moment of meeting the stars and all that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something to do with YouTube. He's using OBS as well, so I don't know if maybe it's an OBS thing. I mean, I haven't updated it recently. We'll see. Anyway, let me get this gong put down, and then... No, that don't work. That straight away doesn't work. Why did that disappear? Why did that disappear? Wait, what? Eh? Oh, I see. It added it in for some reason. It needs something, doesn't it? Huh. Okay. Let's see if this works. I've had an idea. Here. Whoa. Gotta be careful of that little cross there. Right. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, man, Rob, it'd be great to have a proper, you know, discussion or a chat with you, or even just to listen to what you guys are talking about. Like I say, I really enjoy listening to good conversation. It'd be nice to get involved. Right, that's what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go. No, that's the wrong one. Misses the big thing, hits a triangle. How bad would that be? Right, here we go. So, ending it like that, the only problem is I can't loop it. Not that I mind. Right, final playthrough, and then I'm going, because I need to go. does it sound, right? Just a very quick. I see I'm getting distracted, but we're going for it, right? Here we go. From here to looping back there. Ladies and gentlemen, it officially loops nicely. Now all I need to do is get that middle 8 in there some before, so it'll probably come in before that nice rise. Press save, press save, and that's where it'll come in. Right guys, I've done that. I can cross that off now. Oh no, I shouldn't cross that off, should I? I should keep it for reference. Let's move this. To the bottom because that's what's next. Okay. I think that's going to be the last thing I do. I'm going to tidy the transitions up. Right guys, it's been really great chatting with you lot today. You know, talking to you guys, it helps to untangle my brain, and what, you know, I'd say things and then my brain feels this like release and blah blah blah, whatever. Just thank you for coming along, guys. It's really nice that you all come and to hear, you know, a Yorkshireman babble. It's really nice to have your company. On that note, before I start babbling more, I'm gonna go. I'd love to finish on that screen, but actually I have to finish on this screen. I mean, I could finish on that screen, but nah, I won't. Thanks a lot, guys. That's the end of the show. I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.